edge of town. But honey, I'm just cruising by and I'm gunning southbound. Beat about for nothing, told somewhere I've never found from here. The sun is setting low on the western sky. It makes me want to tear this highway to hell and back, but I can't find it in myself. Justify leaving it behind. Is swinging low. Life could be a real long time when you don't know where to go. But you could follow me. I know my will is weak, but my heart is good. And my heart is good. Got this burning in my guts, it keeps me running through the night. And I'm burning down these avenues, hoping something comes up right. This money in my pocket is telling me to get a drink, honey, I just might. Some days I just feel like I've been living blind, like everything I ever had was ever really mine. Been holding on to something. If I saw it out here, I'd just pass it by. This thing was running good up to the night that I met you, and then it kinda lost the nerve to get on up and go to school. And if I'm being honest, then I guess I'm just a fool for you. Oh, that I could paint your picture in the darkest room, and I could pick the back of your head from a crowd if I had to. If you ever thought you loved me, say you probably do, then my dear. And that lakefront is getting higher while the train whistles blow. Life could be a real long time when you don't know where to go, but you could follow me. I know my will is weak, but my heart is good. My heart is good. My heart, ooh, it's good. Are on fire tonight.
Hello, wonderful people. Welcome, patrons of Rainwater Studios and entire world.
Everybody.
Including Russ Baum. What's up, buddy? Good to see you out there.
I want to know what he retracted.
Welcome to the stream from Rainwater Studios. It's Friday night. Mandy's wondering what ornery things Russ Baum said and then retracted. We get to see that stuff every time you edit a comment. We know. We are doing amazing things in the studio tonight that we'll tell you about right after Mandy tells you about the amazing things happening at the Brown County Playhouse next Saturday.
Yes, this is our last stream before our next show at the Playhouse because we're just going to be too busy next Friday creating a jungle. around the stage for you all to come and dress up like animals and put on your masks and dance around. And if you're thinking, crap, it's only a week away, I don't have a mask, it's okay, because we're going to have them at the merch table for just $5. So you can come anyway, and you can still participate, and you can still be very animalistic. We're super excited. Dakota Curtis in the Dark that you were just listening to is headlining. We also have Gravy Bird, and opening up our co-winners of Take the Stage, Steve Hickman and Jared Cooper. And speaking of which, our last winner of Take the Stage is in here tonight.
What? Yes, I'm going to let Chris Wolf introduce him in a moment because he has a really fun name for him. But maybe I'll get it. I'll say the right name.
He's looking like he's not going to say it.
Mr. Rick LeDune is in the house alongside John Stevens Jr. and the man, the myth, the fella that nobody's ever heard of, Mr. Chris Wolf. We have, this was a brainchild after we heard Rick LeDune play. We'd had John Stevens Jr. and Chris in here before, and we thought we need to get these three guys together because they're all a riot, and they're all really great guys, and they needed to meet Rick, and they needed to have this songwriters session with him, this little Riders in the Round that we're getting ready to kick off in just a moment. Before we do, I'd like to thank Hills of Brown Realty for sponsoring our show at the Brown County Playhouse. And
Vacation rentals. It's Hills of Brown Vacation Rentals.
Oh, Hills of Brown Vacation Rentals. They have over 100 vacation rentals, and if you're looking for a place to stay in Brown County, you need to hit them up first. Nova Graphics up in Indianapolis printed out our awesome show posters and our programs, and we are, as always, very grateful because they do excellent work, and they do it with an amazing turnaround time.
Yes.
The Chop House, where we're going to have our after party. They've been wonderful to work with. Big shout out to Joe and Christina up there. That's the bar above the Hotel Nashville. We're going to go up there after the Animals in After Dark Masquerade and whip it up some more.
Yes, and there's 3 tickets left, all access passes that get you into that after party. So if you want to come and party with us, you better get those quick. It gets you into the pre-party. Catering by Amazing Grays. It's going to be amazing. They've got a huge charcuterie board, private cash bar. Then you can get reserved seating for the show. And you can come to this after party with us where there's another cash bar, but also tons of free catering. We've got like sandwiches and pasta salad, and so you can fill up your belly.
It'll be great. It looks like we'll have about 20 tickets that we can sell a la carte for the after party. So if you want to get in on that and want to make sure you get in on that, then try to arrive early and purchase those at our merch table, where we should have some amazing new shirts courtesy of Squeegee Pie Printing Company up in Crawfordsville, Mr. Zach Binge's new company. He's just going to have to ship them down to us, and he's volunteered to do that. So, Zach, if you're watching, I'm looking for those wonderful burnt orange shirts. Love you, buddy. All right, without further ado, we present to you this wonderful Riders in the Round, starting with Mr. John Stevens Jr. Just a moment.
It's coming on. There it is. Hey, before we get started, this is the first time I got a chance to meet Rick out here, and I'm a little bit disappointed in our first initial meeting. He guessed that I was not going to show up until 7:58, and that's why I'm in the chair number 1, because I was the last one here. Is there? In
It's just, I mean, you texted from French Lick. I didn't know that you was going to marry on. Dreddy yourself here.
I know a shortcut. I know a shortcut.
For French Lick.
I appreciate it. It's good to meet you, Rick. Looking forward to it. And Mr. Wolf on the end. It's going to be a fun night. Speaking of a fun night, I thought I'd come out of the gate with a song. Everybody has that little favorite go-to place at the end of the day. I got a little deck I like to go out to. Listen to the sun go down. Find a porch, grab a chair, turn it to the west. I don't want to miss it. Close my eyes, break a smile, take a deep breath. I just want to kiss it. I've been waiting all day to kick back and relax, let all the chaos fade. Listening to the sun go down, hiding my mayhem in the lost and found. Yep, all them hurry-ups are screaming, but I can't hear or see them. Sitting still while the world's spinning round, listening to the sun go down. I'm listening to the sun go down. Pop a top here, drop to the bottom of a Yeti mug. Yeah, it's going down fast. Feel the temperature drop, hope it's gonna stop, not freeze my party path. I don't mind a little cold. I can sit here every night, cause it never grows old. Listening to the sun go down, hiding my mayhem in the lost and found. Yep, all them hurry-ups are screaming, and I can't hear or see them sitting still while the world's spinning right. Listening to the sun go down. Can you hear it? Listening to the sun go down. No phone, no lights, and no radios. Just a little one-on-one with the Lord and my soul. Listening to the sun go down, hiding my mayhem in the lost and found. Yep, all them hurry-ups are screaming, but I can't hear or see them sitting still while the world's spinning round. Listening to the sun go down. I'm listening to the sun go down. Listening to the sun go down. I'll be listening to the sun go down. Hey, thank you.
I like that.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Well, let me see here. I wrote this on the way. It was really on the drive here, I think. Most of it. You got a name for me? Yeah, we're going to wait till you. All right. Okay. Keenan, Mandy, I might need a little assistance with this song here. All right? So, since somebody's going to be putting me out on Front Street like that. All right. Let's see. Let me try this. Like I said, this is pretty new. I've never played this one out before anymore, so ever again. So. You better be scared of that guitar man. He might try to give you candy from a windowless van. He'll sing you toilet seat covers, cause his head's in a fog. You might see him walking downtown with his invisible dog. Come Friday night, he'll be making some noise with CPR or the Weir Boys. Speak with respect when you refer to him. Corny jokes, he'll tell them time and time again. What's his name? All got to defer to them. No, I never heard of him. Now there's a rumor going round that he wooed Diane by doing just a little more than holding her hand. He broke out that old guitar and he sang her a tune, a romantic rendition of Poop on the Moon. Stands right by him through sickness and in health, and he's so happy he don't have to do it by himself. Speak with respect when you refer to him. Corny jokes, he'll tell them time and time again. What's his name? All got to defer to them. No, I never heard of him. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Rainwater Studios proudly brings to you one half of the tag team champions of the world. He walks, he talks, he sings, he dances, he crawls on his belly like a reptile. The one, the only, the incomparable Mr. Chris Wolf. Oh, I never heard of him. Speak with respect when you refer to him. Going down never did occur to him. What's his name? I'll got to defer to them. What? No, don't ring a bell. No, I never heard of him.
That was amazing.
That was amazing. Now you spent some time on that. I'm humbled.
Just on the way here tonight.
Well, when you said the windowless man, I was like, "Oh, that's clever." He's used one of my lines, and then
And then it never stopped.
it completely caught me off guard.
Good. Mission.
Wow,
Mission accomplished.
Nice job.
very well done. Thank you, Dick LeDune.
Sure, I've been called worse by my mother.
Is this on? I'm not really hearing it in my headphones.
Where'd your guitar go? Is it the guitar you're missing, sir?
Yes.
I hear it.
Check.
I do not. Somehow it has gone away. Are we still plugged in?
Can you just turn it up just a little bit, maybe?
I get no signal, sir. Are you still
Oh.
plugged in?
But I hear it.
You're hearing
I
it through
hear
the
it.
mic. You're all hearing it through the microphone. I see signal now. What'd you do?
I just pushed the.
There's a tiny bit of signal now.
This is the excitement of live streaming. And this is how you know we're not kidding.
What have we got?
I just pushed the.
You pushed a button? You got
No, I don't.
Is this,
Oh, shh.
There's something on that guitar. Look what you did to him, Rick. You got him all out of
He got me all flustered.
There it is.
All right, my bad. Well, thanks, Rick. That was really touching,
Thank you.
and I mean that in the good way,
Not the.
not the finger in the butt way.
Yeah.
He went there.
I really wasn't going to go there.
But he did.
Okay, wow. So I'm just going to play my song because How many other local songwriters have a song written like that about them? I bet I'm the only one. I am honored, touched. Okay, so I'm gonna play this song I wrote, and yeah, it's called Junk Truck. You just might have yourself some junk. Don't you worry, don't get in a funk. As it turns out, looks like you're in luck. 'Cause guess what? I got a truck. I got a junk truck. When I come pick you up in my junk truck, looks like you're in luck. I got a junk truck. Junk truck. A junk truck. Junk truck. I'll just load your junk up in my truck. Well, it won't even cost you a buck. You just say the word, you know I'll jump. And I will haul your junk to the dump in my junk truck. When I come pick you up in my junk truck, won't cost you a buck. I got a junk truck. Junk truck. A junk truck. Junk truck. Now we've gotten rid of all your junk. But I think we should go and get drunk. I'll come pick you up in my truck. And after we get drunk, we can talk in my junk truck. Well, I'll come pick you up in my junk truck. We can go get drunk in my junk truck. Junk truck, my junk truck, junk truck.
Awesome, awesome.
Thanks, but I will not help you move.
That's pretty awesome to have somebody write a song about you, but I'm a little bit leery because I was very impressed with those lyrics. He doesn't have to make you look good to write a song. You know what I mean? So I'm already kind of called him out for saying I was going to be late to the show, so I kind of gave him some motivation to.
You might be next.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm going to try to get on Rick's good side before the night's over with. You guys are playing all those fun songs. I like to write some of those fun songs too, but I'm going to take it back a little bit. We all write those songs about home and Ramblin' Fever type songs. And here's a little song called Those Were the Days. You ever remember those days, Chris? Back in the,
Yeah.
seems like yesterday, doesn't it? Almost.
It's way back there.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Racing wide open down memory lane, ignoring the current trying to sweep me away. I want to fall back to that old time grace again. 8-track cassettes and Boone's Farm wine, cruising up and down the strip on a Saturday night, searching for something that was right in front of my eyes. Those were the days, time moved so slow, waiting on 18 to come so I could hit that open road. Yeah, those were some times, they're still alive in my mind. Never counted the cost, I loved and lost, said to hell with tomorrow, gonna live for today. Yeah, those were the days. Peaceful, easy feelings on my radio. I'm smiling as I'm driving, running late for a show. Set it up, sing a few songs, then it's back on the road. Mind starts to wander down an old lover's lane, where I lost my innocence in a warm summer rain. I still feel her breath on my neck, see her face, see that look of passion on her face. Yeah, those were the days, time moves so slow. Falling in love was as easy as checking a box, yes or no. Yeah, those were some times, they're still alive in my mind. I wonder if my first lover still thinks of me some nights like I think of her. Yeah, those were the days. so slow. Chasing your dreams was a right passion you found on your own. Then it all went so fast, I want some of it back. I miss my freedom, I miss my friends, and all of those good times, both good and bad. Yeah, those were the days. Yeah, those were the days.
Nice.
Thanks.
Very nice.
Appreciate it.
I like that. Wow. Well, let's see. Can you give me just a little bit of me in my headphones there, Keenan? Yeah. Por favor. Multilingual. You saw that. Okay. When I first started doing singer-songwriter nights, I don't know if you guys are the same, but it seemed like everybody wanted to have, you know, the next Live Like You Were Dying or one of those big, you know, kind of epic kind of songs. And we'd be sitting up there and I'd be like going last and all three of them in front of me would do that. And I was like, well, I better play an up-tempo song because we still got an audience out there that probably, you know. And I thought, well, I'll get a chance to play my nice song like that later on. And then it happened time and time again. So I started playing these funny songs, and that's kind of like become my rep now, I guess. Well, not tonight. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it sounds great. I mean, if you press the don't suck button now, that'd be better, but okay. So I want to take an opportunity to maybe try to do that, do one of those kind of songs. Filling up at the shop and gas. It's been forever since we crossed paths, and her midnight blue Chevelle came pulling in. She prepaid with her debit card. I leaned up against her car and she braced herself for my worn out lines again. I said, hey, don't I know you, where you been keeping yourself? She said, you must be mistaking me for someone else. That was another me. That was some other me. The dreamer that I used to be died. Her memory laid to rest. Now I'm doing good to do my best to leave that girl behind. So I can't be who you're remembering, 'cause that was another me. I just stood there looking down at that oily rainbow-covered ground. I took a ragged breath and opened up. I said I've lived enough to finally learn when you play with fire, your bridges burn, and it makes it hard to right the wrongs you've done. But I can tell you're thinking maybe you know who I am, but standing here in front of you is a different man. That was another me. That was some other me. The lever that I used to be died. His memory laid to rest. Now I'm doing good my best to leave that boy behind. So I can't be who you're remembering. That was another me. Gave her my new number. I said, call if you believe that another you could take another chance on another me. I'll put your fears to rest, do all I can till you forget that crazy fool you left behind. And you can't see the man I used to be, 'cause that was another me. That was another me.
He's got a soft side to him, doesn't
Well,
he?
I know, and then I'm going to get somebody posting, go, yeah, but that wasn't funny.
I see some people online are watching. Mitten Brian, haven't seen Chris in years. Miss you, buddy. Right on, miss you too, man. Who else? We got Chris Arbuckle. I see Susan on there. I see Russ Baum.
So you guys can read that.
Yeah, I can read.
I just saw there was people up there. I can't see nothing.
Well, you know, they say that 1 in 4 people are gay. And I know it's not me, so I'm kind of hoping it's Keenan because he's awful cute.
We're all a little bit gay, Chris.
A little garage sale blues. Well, I reach into my pockets. All I got is lint. Ain't got a nickel, not 1 red cent. And I'm wondering how to pay the rent. My baby walked in. She said, boy, don't be such a jerk. Get off the couch and just go to work. You wouldn't be wondering how to pay the rent. But I'm just gonna put my stuff out in the yard. I'm gonna sell my comic books and baseball cards. Sell my golf clubs and fishing poles. I'm even gonna sell almost all of my clothes. They say that one man's trash is another man's treasure. By Sunday evening, I had the pleasure. I wasn't wondering how to pay the rent. Skip-it-de-bop-o, rap-it-de-bo. Skid-up, skip, skip, skip-it-de-bo. Skip-it-de-bop-o, ra-dee-da-bop-o. My baby walked in, she saw that big pile of cash. She snatched it up, she was gone in a flash. She wasn't wondering how to pay the rent. But she got a new dress, a new pair of shoes. She got a brand new purse, a new tattoo. She went out on the town drinking top shelf booze. She left me sitting here with these garage sale blues. And so I reached into my pocket and I still just got lint. Ain't got a nickel, not 1 red cent. And I'm still wondering how to pay the rent. Yes, I'm wondering how
to pay the rent.
Awesome.
Anybody got $20?
Well, you guys can play that guitar. I'm just a strummer over here, man.
Yeah.
That was awesome. 3 chords and the truth. That's what I'm going to give you right now. Hey, I had an idea to do a song because my mom was going to be watching tonight. I know she better catch the first half. Everybody say hi to my mom if she's catching the replay or something. She didn't say it live. But anyway, I don't see her out there, but that doesn't mean she's not watching. But I told her I did a show down in Jasper, Indiana last night, and I told her, hey, I'm going to do a song for you that my mom helped me write. Is your mama still around? You lost it. I'm sorry I bring that up, but did your mama ever help you write songs?
My mom was a great songwriter.
Really?
I wish I could write like she did. She
Oh,
wrote a lot of gospel stuff.
I see. That's where
really
you get it. You got a little influence there. Well, my mom's not a songwriter. My mom's an idea person, Chris. I mean, she would send me song ideas like the rolling hills of southern Indiana and the petunias and the daisies are flowing. Now you do the rest. So she's very, very poetic. But so a few years ago, do you remember when Charlie Daniels passed away, Rick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she said, I got a song idea for you. Make sure and grab your pen and pencil. Write this one down. And I said, okay, what is it? She goes, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Charlie. Now you do the rest. It's kind of like a challenge, like a game show, isn't it? Yeah.
Good.
So I knew what she meant. Charlie Daniels was getting ushered into heaven. So I thought, well, why not try to come up with a song about that? Maybe like the Grand Ole Opry in heaven, kind of that way. And I thought, okay, well, how are we going to get him there? How are we going to get this character here? And I said, well, maybe a guy can be driving down the highway in his pickup truck and hit a bump in the road, and the radio station goes to the Heavenly Opry radio station. You know, that's big satellites. You know. And I said, I'm not sure if that idea is going to work. Then I said, what if there was a head-on collision and there was a life after death experience and the guy wound up in heaven? I said, I like that. So I just wanted to tell you that story because I would have never written this song without my mama giving me the idea of Here Comes Charlie.
Great.
And listen real close because Here Comes Charlie is not in the song.
Yeah.
But she gave me direction, give me the idea to go with. One arm on the steering wheel, one finger on the radio, punching that dial, trying to find a little solid country gold. Missing ruts and dodging chuck holes, drifting down this county back road. Man, I feel so lost. All I want to hear is a good George song. I don't care if it's Jones or Strait. All this new hick hop, it's worse than pop. I need some old school yesterday. What's that coming round the bend? This old man Tucker drinking again. Then there was a huge crash and a bright flash, and the very next thing I know, I was sitting at the Grand Ole Opry next to my grandpa, right there on the very front row. We saw little Jimmy Dickens, Miss Minnie Pearl, Roy Acuff, and Bill Monroe. They sang along to the Wabash Cannonball and on the banks of the Ohio. We were soaking up the sounds of the Carter sisters, had a chill running up my spine. Turned to see the smile on my grandpa's face, and it was twice the size of mine. It was better than a real dream. We were taken in the Heavenly Opry. In heaven things ain't quite the same as the way they are down here. Grandpa looked a whole lot younger as his old guitar appeared. He started picking the lead like he used to show me when I was a kid, and I still believed I could be a country star. After 2 more acts and 3 more songs, it was intermission time. Porter Wagner thanked WSM and gave a shout out to Martha White, and then the lights went down. No one made a sound. Then there was a huge flash. There was a huge crash and a bright flash as the cymbals and drums kicked in. And there stood Elvis Presley and Johnny Cash together like two lost friends. They sang Blue Suede Shoes and Love Me Tender, Don't Take Your Guns to Town. Folsom Prison, Jailhouse Rock, and Sunday Morning Coming Down. It was a combination of a gospel gathering and a rock and roll Saturday night. Oh, my favorite part was the encore when old Hank sang I Saw the Light. It was better than a real dream. We were taken in the heavenly Opry. And Grandpa's guitar began to fade as a bright white light covered up his face. Then there was a bright flash and some loud claps as I opened my eyes to see there stood young Doc Johnson and my girl Jenny and a couple of EMTs. I had a knot on my head, a cut on my chin, a little road rash, I was fine. Saw old man Tucker busting a smile and it was twice the size of mine. I told him all the story about seeing Grandpa playing his old guitar, right along with the fans at the Opry, some of our greatest stars. It was better than a real dream. We were taken in the heavenly Opry. Man, I wish you all could have been with me. We were taken in the heavenly Opry.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
Thanks.
Really good one. I heard you do that last Monday.
You did? Yeah.
I did. That was a really good song. I like that. Oh, bunch.
My mom says we need to write more songs together. I think she's right.
Your mama might not be too far from wrong, that's for sure.
By the way, I heard that there is an open stage in heaven.
Is that right?
Yeah, and I heard that you're on the list for next Tuesday.
Thanks for that heads up. I appreciate it.
You need to be there at 7:58.
Well, hopefully I'll be late for that one too.
Absolutely.
For sure. I hope so too. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this song here, I got to give you the Reader Digest condensed version because there's a front story to this. All right, years and years ago, me and a bunch of guys got a farm group together, farm crew to work cutting corn out of beans, putting up hay and stuff like that over in Edgar County, Illinois. And we worked for this fellow named John. And John had this pretty wife that I'm almost sure he did this on purpose, but he brought her out to drive the tractor around in the hayfield because that's probably the only way us boys would keep coming back day after day to work. And it worked. And she was a sweetheart, nice lady. Well, years and years later, I'm trying to do some songwriting. I wasn't much of a writer back then, but wrote a song. She made such an impression on us young fellers that I wrote a song, and it was about her. And I found out where she worked at. I wasn't stalking. It was quite by accident. I found out where she worked, and I sent her a copy of our CD that we had recorded. And I got a letter back from her a couple weeks later, and she really liked the song. Chris, you know what it's like when somebody writes a song about you? So,
I do now.
But she really liked the song. Well, and apparently it arrived to her workplace on her 50th birthday. So that was, I don't know, divine intervention or whatever you would call it, but that's how it happened. Well, earlier this month, I got some texts and stuff back from some of my friends over in Illinois, and she passed away in a car wreck. And it was it hit me a lot harder than I thought it was going to. But I felt like I needed to give that story before I played this song. And this is for Phyllis. So, oh, Phyllis, you kill us. Me and my buddies got a summer job helping out Farmer John. We be bucking bales of first sign of light till all the hay was gone. Now Phyllis was old John's daughter. She drove the tractor from time to time. She'd sit up in that seat in the summer heat and make us lose our minds. Oh, Phyllis, she killed us with those legs so long and brown. Just the sun in your back while you're driving that rack and hay baler around. With your painted toenails and daisy dukes and those little howler tops. Oh, Phyllis, you killed us, but baby, please don't stop. We'd all meet at the coffee shop before we headed out to the farm. And we'd draw straws to see who worked with Phyllis and who had to work in the barn. Well, I gotta admit, I cheated a bit, but you gotta understand that I'd crawl buck naked over broken glass to see the world's most perfect tan. Oh, Phyllis, you killed us with those legs so long and brown. Just the sun in your back while you're driving that rack and hay baler around. With your painted toenails and daisy dukes and those little howler tops. Oh, Phyllis, you killed us, but baby, please don't stop. No, don't you stop. And that fateful day we heard John say, the fellas, the times are tough. I ain't making no money baling hay and straw, and I'm paying you boys too much. Long about that time, Phyllis drove by. She waved at the boys and me. I said with a grin, I don't know about them, but hell, John, I work for free. 'Cause Phyllis, you killed us with those legs so long and brown. Just the sun in your back while you're driving that rack and hay baler around. With your painted toenails and daisy dukes and them little howler tops. Oh, Phyllis, you killed us, but baby, please don't stop. Yeah, Phyllis, you killed us, but baby, I said, pretty baby, please don't stop. Keep right on going. That one goes to Phyllis.
Rest easy, Phyllis. Gone but not forgotten, right, Rick?
For sure.
Well, this is a song I wrote during my while I was in jail. I was in Facebook prison.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
was gonna have one of those.
No, they put me in there for posting a picture of the Woodstock 2 album. Yeah, I got 7 days for that. So I wouldn't do that if I was you. So I was trying to turn over a new leaf. So I wrote a bunch of children's songs, and some of them are really pretty decent, you know. But I'm gonna have to go by another name because they'll never sell under Chris Wolf. Then nobody will believe that they're really children's songs. They'll go, this is a joke, right? No, but this one was an attempt at a children's song, but it turned out just to be a silly little goofy song about silly little goofy things, and it really has no meaning. It's just fun. Well, I saw an elephant packing his trunk, then he put it in the back of the car. I got a table, got 4 good legs, but I really can't walk very far. I seen a birdie playing golf just a little bit under par. I know Fishy got several good points, but he never gonna be a star, yeah. Well, I know a carpenter good with a hammer, 'cause he still got 10 good nails. I got a bucket, it's bright and beautiful. To tell you the truth, it's a little pale. I got a dog, thought he's been fouled when he heard that he had a tail. Found an old bag of croutons here, and I don't know if they're stale. Yeah, and you might stop and take a look at things and think you got something to say. Hang on a minute, take another look. You might see things in a different way. You might think you're a little horse, no reason you can't say, hey. You could even draw a calendar and make somebody's day. I forgot my kazoo, so I just go. Deep, 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 deep. Deep, 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 deep. Deep, 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 deep. Well, I got an oven that's pretty cool, my refrigerator ain't so hot. I got a shirt that's perfectly clean, got a jar of mustard that hits the spot. Sometimes I might cross my eyes, but my T's never get a dot. Got a couple loose ends hanging by a thread, and I don't want to tie the knot. Yeah, you might stop, take a look at things, and think you got something to say. Hang on a minute, take another look. You might see things in a different way. You might think you're a little horse, no reason you can't say, hey. You could even draw a calendar and make somebody's day. You could even make a calendar, make somebody's day. Make somebody's day.
Awesome.
That didn't make any sense.
Hey, I got to say hi to DJ Harrison up there. I see somebody up there in the chat saying hi.
I see DJ.
Yeah, hey DJ, good to see you guys out there. Going to see you tomorrow night, I believe, on the west side of Indy. So, DJ. And,
Where's that? West Side where?
Oh, I'm shameless self-promotion, right?
Good.
Billy O'Neill's Pub and Eatery. They did a little expansion there, a little bigger room, so we're going to be there. And DJ
Nice.
and Mandy's going to be there. I know. So you should come by.
Well, I'm actually playing at the Cleveland Fest in Cleveland, Indiana.
Nice.
It's a nice. Chad Mills is playing, and Matthew Marcel and High Water Troubadours. 2 Jasons. Mandy's wearing 2 Jasons shirt and
Awesome.
me, and we're
Where is this?
in Cleveland, Cleveland, Indiana.
I
didn't
love
know
all
we
those
had a
people.
Cleveland.
Matthew Marcel?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in ages.
Matthew and 2 Jasons, and then Jason Irwin's got a project with Elizabeth Duffy. They're called the High Water Troubadours, and they do a lot of classic country duet stuff and
Nice.
and original stuff. And
That's AKA Taller Jason, right?
yes, AKA Taller Jason, and you're welcome to camp there, and it's all free, and there's food, and bring your own beverages and everything.
Nice.
And I've been there for several years in a row, and every year, it almost seems like every year during my set, but this year I'm playing a little earlier, so it's still light out. Every year, we have like 4 or 5 streakers run across right in front of the stage, right in front of me. The first year, they told me about it because I had my eyes closed and I was into the song. So after that, I never closed my eyes at that show. That gig, I'm like,
I'm just picturing Phyllis.
I'm glad it happened during your set, because if it didn't happen during your set, it was probably you.
but yeah, Skip John's gig.
There you go. There you go. If you can find Cleveland, where the heck is Cleveland, Indiana?
Well, that's like so far apart that you don't have to worry about it, drawing people away from the west side.
No. Where is it?
It's east of Greenfield.
Oh, okay.
It's
okay.
east, and there's only like 12 houses in Cleveland, so.
So it's like closer to Cleveland.
Ohio.
Yeah.
No, it's east. Or I'm sorry, yeah, it's east. Yeah, I guess it would be a little closer to Cleveland.
On the Cleveland side of Greenfield.
Yes. Yeah, it's just a little blip on 40.
Awesome.
But,
Okay,
yeah.
great. Well, have fun tomorrow night.
Yeah, you too.
Report back.
Billy O'Neill's. What time?
7:30.
7:30
Yeah.
to 10:30.
Yeah.
And I would like to plug where I'm going to be, but unfortunately, I'm probably just going to be mowing the lawn tomorrow. I've got a lot of weed eating to do.
You should go to Billy O'Neill's.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think I'm going to be able to find Cleveland.
It's not hard. Just go to Greenfield, go past Greenfield, and look for houses.
Okay.
Yeah, there'll be signs.
Just go into one of them?
Yeah, just start asking. Hey, where?
See, that's how you wind up in real jail, not just Facebook jail, or shot, or worse.
No, but yeah, have a great time at Billy O'Neill's.
Thank you.
7:30.
You too.
Yeah.
You too. And have fun mowing grass.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you so much for that wonderful set of original music. Boy, you really killed me with that Chris Wolf song, Rick.
Oh, I know. That blew my doors off.
Like you get a Chris Wolf mention once in a while in a song, but that song was just chock full of Wolf.
I was just kind of thinking though, but if he wants to utilize that for his opening, when he's coming out to the stage, I'm gonna get a little cha-ching off of that.
And I was thinking, I wish I could hear that again, and turns out that's what we do. We record this stuff, so I'll get to hear that again. And maybe we'll sell that, and we'll get a little cha-ching from Chris, that little recording, and we'll kick some of that back to you, Rick. We're all going to be rich.
We're all gonna be rich.
And then I can pay somebody to mow my yard.
Boom! See how it's all coming together? I'm sure there's a kid down the road do it for like $30, $40.
I've been looking for him.
All right. Well, that was wonderful. All you guys play us amazing songs. We're looking forward to the second set that will take place on our patrons only page on Facebook. We're hoping to move that somewhere in the near future. I don't know how near, but seems like we need our own platform, different spot to do all this. But for now, it's on our patrons only page on Facebook. You can join for only $5 a month. There's as little as $5 a month. And then like the Rainwater Studios Facebook page so that I'll be able to find you when I go to invite you to that little private group. Or you can just friend me on Facebook if you don't want to like our page, whatever.
Yep.
Whatever you want to do.
And if you join Patreon, you also have the option to RSVP. There are 10 seats behind us. You can't see them, but we have 10 theater seats. You get your own little set of cans, and you can see these shows live, which is just so much more fun. So
Watch us work. Dare you.
That's what we do here. We work. So I know you're all going to be super busy tomorrow seeing one of these guys, but next Saturday, if you don't have any plans, I know where you need to be. You need to be at the Brown County Playhouse for the Animals After Dark Masquerade, featuring Dakota Curtis in the Dark, Gravy Bird, and Steve Hickman and Jared Cooper are winners of Season 2 of Take the Stage. Dress up as your favorite animal, wear a mask. I know of a flock of peacocks that are going to be there, and I've heard tell of a lizard. I have a lot of feathers. That's all I'm going to tell you. It's
Herd
very
tail of a
exciting.
lizard. That sounds like some fun
Yeah.
wordplay.
Yep. It's going to be amazing. And Devin Brown said something about a tail, and I really hope it
did.
wasn't a joke. I really need that to be true. I'm so
Can't wait to see
excited.
what Joe McCadden drums up to. So it's going to be a great time. You don't have to dress up, but it's going to be a spectacle. So if you're a people watcher, this is the night for you too. Thank you
Matt.
so much for tuning in. Thanks again to Hills of Brown Vacation Rentals for sponsoring our show next weekend. They're amazing people, and they're really helping us out, as do our patrons on Patreon. We couldn't bring you these wonderful artists from our region without your help. So thank you. And unless Mandy's got anything else, I just got to tell you guys goodbye. It's sweet sorrow, but
We'll see you next Saturday at the
It is what it
Playhouse and in 2 Fridays with the D&O Band, which is incredible.
Mask for sale
They're
at the
amazing.
Birch
so tune in
Stand.
for
that's
that.
right. Gonna be some sweet masks. Mandy has outdone herself. I am, much like Rick LeDune, relegated just to horticultural work, while Mandy gets to do all the costuming and decorating and whatnot. But I'll be cutting grasses too before that show. And I'm also selling tickets to watch Rick cut his grass tomorrow night. It's going to be a lot of fun. You can set up in the lawn. Pavilion seats are a little more
Bring your own
expensive.
drinks.
Bring your own cooler.
Okay, so there changed my plans. Now I have to wear pants when I mow.
Well, it just depends.
Or it depends. Yeah.
All
that
right.
works.
We're done.
That's it. We're done.
Yeah. See you later, everybody.
Fun, guys.
Oh, man.
That's a great ending there.
It depends.
My pleasure.